What's up, nerds? So, listen. I know Duab has made a whole video about this. I know probably OnlyPixel has made one as well. Whatever. Point being, things change, right? Market going up and down. Nothing's the way it's been like a couple months ago, right? CS2 is changing. Whole new updates. Wow. Gameplay, skins. Damn. Think about it. So, I'm gonna give you something you've been missing. You've been missing out on for a while. My opinion. Okay. So, listen. We're gonna start off with knives, right? It's like the what that's what you start off with, right? We're gonna do a tier list. Don't need your comments. Don't need your opinions. I'm just giving you mine. That's about it. So we start off with the cookery. I mean, there's not much to say. It's like the huntsman that had the kid with the gut knife. They don't really move, like they don't do anything crazy. They just do like the, you know. But it doesn't look like it looks like I don't know, like something went wrong. You know, it's been missing some oxygen while it's giving birth or something. But it's fine. Like I don't hate it. You know, it has a big blade. I know a bunch of you like big blades and shit. So I give it a C, I guess. We're just gonna keep going. Talon. Talon. Let me think about this one. The Talon, like, we all see it as a little brother of the Karambit, right? It's, some people say it's a bit more flashy, because it has the spikes and the fucking holds. I think it's just a little bit more ugly, you know? This is like what fucking British people go out in the street with if they want to shank someone, you know? This is like the fucking 14-year-old wannabe gangster in the streets of London. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's carrying. Give it a B. Skeleton. Dude, skeleton, you know, some people love it, some people hate it. I'm actually gonna put it in front of the Talon. Let me talk about this. Skeleton is just clean, you know? Like, it's just basically just one blade. Basically like the paracord, but it's not fucking ass. So, why wouldn't you want it, right? Especially the gems, now that they brought out the fucking gems. Damn. How can you be a hater, you know? I know it's not as flashy as the fucking Karambit, but it has a spinny thing as well. I know you love spinny things. Oh my god. Yeah, give it a B. Give it a B. Classic. Now hear me out. I like, you got some fucking old heads in chat saying like, oh my god, classic knife is the best knife, whatever the fuck. Bro, if you're rocking this fucking knife, you're either like 60 plus years old, or like, I don't know, you just have a shitty taste, I guess. It looks like a fucking dolphin. Look at it. Like a fucking tuna. What the hell? Give this a D. I'd prefer it over the vanilla knife. But come on. And like every fucking finish looks shitty because of the fucking specks on there. Who likes that? Nomad? Yeah. No bad. I know it got like the hype, the simple hype, right? Which you had with the Stiletto as well. But Nomad, like if you're rocking a Nomad, you probably go out in the woods like every week and kill like a fucking baby deer or something. You're kind of a psycho, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna give this a C. Put it in front of the cookery, obviously. Navahat, come on, we don't really have to talk about. I mean, no, listen. Actually, I'm gonna change my mind. You can, like, you're kind of swaggy, you know what I mean? But the thing is, you either try too much, like you're the guy in high school who always wears like a bit like too baggy of jeans or like a bit too crazy sweaters, you know what I mean? Because you're trying too much to be different. Or I guess you just don't want to put money in the game, which I can't really blame you for, but either way, nah, fuck that. Ursus. You know the movie, what is it called? Like Blade Runner? like fucking with the motorbikes. Isn't it Blade Runner? Whatever. Like if you rock a if you rock a fucking Ursus, you're most likely driving a motorcycle, and you most likely like probably take steroids or something. But you're still a bit too skinny to actually take steroids. Gonna put it in D, okay? Stiletto. Now listen. I know, toothpick, whatever. Stop yapping, guys. The fucking stiletto, one of the sexiest knives. It's like it's so clean. You gotta, you know, you got this, you know what I mean? Like this fucking snappy thing. Dude, how can you not like it? Fucking gem stilettos with a white glove knife combo. My god, definitely A tier. I'd even like to put it in S, but I'm not a sucker, you know? Put it in A. A paracord, I actually used to have a paracord. And the more I used it, the more I noticed this fucking knife is so boring. Like it doesn't have anything, you know? It doesn't have crazy pull-out animations, it has nothing. Like, you guys, it's just a pointy fucking thing, you know what I mean? I don't get it. And the fucking, the fucking band at the bottom, it looks cheap. Like, that's the fucking kind of knife that I would, fucking make out of wood when I was in 5th grade, you know? And, wrap some fucking trash around it at the bottom and I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna stab you all. Survival knife, put in C. Like, I like the looks of it, I'm not even kidding. Animations just suck. They just suck. And it looks cheap, you know, the plastic fucking handle. Don't like it. Nothing more to say about that, okay? Now, shadow daggers. This is the problem. The community is probably radicalizing faster about fucking butt plugs than, I don't know, the 2020 election in America, okay? Some people hate them, some people love them. I don't love them, I don't really hate them either. I feel like they're original, you know? How can they hate on something that's original? You understand me? And I know I'm gonna get some heat for this, but I'm gonna put them in C. You got like these two, like, come on. Where else do you have that? Nowhere, I'm telling you. Nowhere. Huntsman, I mean, it has to be better than Kukri, right? Because it's just like, it's basically like this is what the Kukri was supposed to be. And then, they were like, shit, we already have the Huntsman. This is like, I don't know, I feel like, if you're like a really big dude, like a really fucking huge, this is like a knife you'd have, like fucking, how's the fucking guy, Crocodile Dundee. That's a fucking Crocodile Dundee knife. I know, you're gonna say, oh no, that's Bowie. Fuck off. This is a Crocodile Dundee knife. Goes here. Like, clean. Actually, goes B tier. Yeah, this goes B. Whatever. Falchion. Dude, people have to stop glazing the Falchion. Like, I know the handle changes color and is like, who gives a fuck? That shit looks ass. You know? This is the knife that I use to fucking, to make the fucking paracord with. Remember what I was saying? What is the word that I'm missing here? Carve. That's what the carve. This is a carving knife. If you like carving wood, if you're a fucking, you're in love with nature and shit, and you like to carve trees the whole day, this is the knife you use. Yeah, goes here. Goes D tier. I mean, Bowie. It's just too big. It's just too much. Size does matter, guys. I'm telling you. And there is such a thing as too big, you know what I mean? And Bowie is one of the, like one of those. It's just too big, just too massive. You just swing around that fucking huge blade all day. You're gonna be exhausted, you know? Stop it. Don't buy this. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Put it in D as well. Got a little pyramid scheme going on here. as you can see. Now, we're reaching the big boys. I mean, we don't have to talk about this. I can just slide up S tier fucking butterfly anchor. Like, boys, come on. If you have a different opinion than me here, just click off the video. We don't have to talk about this anymore, okay? We're done. Karambit Butterfly, this is what CS stands for. You understood the game. You're probably face at level 10. You know what I mean? If you have one of these, you're gonna play better. Not even kidding. Because you can fucking spin it around the whole day. And it looks good while doing so. You probably have ADHD using this. It's fine. It's fine. We all do, you know? Attention spans suck. We suck. Okay. M9 bayonet goes A tier just above stiletto. I used to be a hater on this. I know. It's crazy. But it gets close to the Bowie in size, you know? It's a big fucking schlong. And I get when people say like it's a bit too much for me to handle. Okay. Can't blame me for that, you know? I'll still give it an A tier. Because it's just an OG knife. It's clean. You got the fucking you know? The just solid A. I'm rocking the M9 right now, by the way. Yeah. Nothing more to say here. Gut knife. I mentioned it previously. I think it's right between the Huntsman and the Kukri. I have to like put them all in one fucking drawer. Throw them off a cliff because they have the same animations. Like they didn't do anything new here. Nothing new. It's all the same. Okay? All the same. So it's right about here. You understand? Right about there. Big blade, you know, if you'd like a nice finish, but you don't want to spend too much on that, go for a gut. Underrated, you know. Wooden handle. Someone told me this is like for taking out the fish guts, you know, the pointy thing up top. Or like cutting through seat belts when you're stuck in the car. So don't really know why you need that shit, but I guess can be handy sometimes. So keep it in your pocket, you know. Not a bad thing to have in your inventory. Not a bad thing at all. Flip knives. Oh my god. What am I gonna say to flip knives? I never had a flip knife before, I think. That's crazy. Flip knife is probably a solid B. I like the flip thing. Because I'm a sucker for the stiletto, I feel like, in a way, the flip is like a little shittier stiletto, you know? Because the stiletto is all straightened up, the flip is still like a little bit wonky, you know? But I do understand, you're like, taking an op shot, and then flip out the flip, you know? I get that. It's kind of sexy. So I'd probably put it in like actually high up in the B tier. And now the bayonet. I like that we finished with the bayonet. The bayonet is probably one like the cleanest skin. You don't need anything like super flashy. You don't need anything super crazy. You're not like the fucking ADHD kid in school. Like you just want to play the game. And you want a knife. And you want a good finish on the knife, you know? But you don't need to pull out every 2 seconds and inspect the fucking knife. You just, you know, you're happy with what you got. You're one with nature, you know what I mean? You have a good confidence as well. If you rock a bayonet, you probably have like a decent confidence. You weren't bullied in school or anything, so that's good. Like but it's, I guess it's like neutral, you know? So I'm gonna put it in mid B. I think we're done here. As I said, this is just the way it is, the way it should be, okay? We're not recording prices too much in this tier list, but you know, I guess it's unavoidable. If you do need my opinion again, just, you know, fuck off.